Okay, I've switched all of my planets back to manufacturing basically, so especially my homeworld systems, so they're making colony ships again. If I go to the actual shipyards, you can see the planets are actually moving production there, so I'm getting colonies done in roughly every turn. And diplomacy, that's due to be finished in 3 turns because one of the planets I've actually got put in some production into research, this one here. So yeah, that'll get done in 3 turns. That's a pretty good compromise, I think. And yeah, everyone else's production, getting stuff done. Right, so I believe that is the end of the turn. So next turn. I didn't do a deal with the minor race. I'm gonna hold off a tiny bit until I've picked that up, and then I'll probably do some deals. They got interstellar trade, which I want to pick up, for example. And there's 1 or 2 other things I might want as well. That completed the shipyard, so I'll figure that out in a minute. That's just done a colony ship, which I need to get up there pretty quickly if I'm gonna beat the Altarians, is it? Not Altarians. Well, Altarians and Iconians. They had a ship going up there. Not sure if I'm going to use that to colonize that one or not. Let's bring this up here anyway. I'd love to know where the Iconian star colony ship is. 9. I can get to... I think I might bring that upstairs still. That can go to there. What I'm actually going to do is create a very fast colony ship, which is this one. And that has a movement of 12. I used that to colonize that, so I'm taking a risk here, I think, by doing that. That is actually within Iconian influence now, so I've really got to watch out for that. Right, yeah, it's a bit of an issue, that. That can go over here. I think I'll come back round up there now. Not sure there's much point in doing so though. The scout ship, right, ruler 3 has done everything there. Okay, this is a barren world. I need extreme colonization tech to be able to colonize that though. That's might be able to get to that before the likes of the Iconians can do, but not definitely. Okay. This one. Come down here. Right, a colony ship. Yeah, I think I'm gonna keep on burning up here. Okay, looks like we found our Terran space. Right, I've movement there. That's movement. Right, that's fine. Idle colony. Alright, got these to do. So I've finished my colonies for the turn. I've started now to figure out what I'm going to specialise in on certain planets. This one, for example, I'm probably going to specialise in military bonuses and also research buildings. I want to have a Hyperion building here, perhaps there's a military bonus there. It's quite hard to actually get military bonuses. And also the key reason why I might want to put a Hyperion building here is because if I have this focusing production to a shipyard, then I can get the movement bonus. I might not necessarily want it shipping a lot of production to a shipyard because of its location. It's there. I would probably want it going back to the main shipyard there. Depends if I've picked up that or not, whether or not I'd want a lot of production going from this world. So I'd probably have a lot, not much production and a lot of research, I'm thinking. Maybe, something along those lines. This world down here, I'm definitely going to be focusing in influence. To actually add this on, you just have to rename the planet and then add the extra details. That's how I do it. Right, so I've got a shipyard up here that I'm going to move. I'm going to an anchor it. Actually going to turn it off first of all. An anchor. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that's 6 tiles away from both of those, I'm guessing. And I believe that is it for the turn. Next turn. Oh, I forgot about that. That's not good. Pirates might hit that now. Might not. Okay, we've got a colony ship out that turn. No, the pirates didn't attack it. It seems to take a couple of turns before the pirates attack you, so it's very unlikely you're going to lose anything to pirates, actually. Right, so where am I going to... What direction am I going to bring this in? Up there, I think, perhaps. Come back to that later, actually. There's a rule of 3, I've done all of that. I'm going to bring that up here. So I'm going to explore a lot of the Altarians' worlds, see how they're doing, basically. I think they've only got... well, they only had 5 planets last time I checked. I don't think they're going to get a lot more. So they're really weak. Definitely making sure I'm going to out-colonize them heavily. I can come there. So that's going to head towards there. Not the best direction to go in, possibly. Right, how many turns is that? That is 3 turns, I believe. I'm away from that. Hopefully I can beat the Iconians to that. This can travel up here to there. And I'm going to start bringing colony ships out here, I think, then. Future ones I make. This... right, I'll come down here, I think. Be careful with the movement now. There's a minor race nearby. Okay. Scout ship, figure out a bit. Looks like they're trying to colonize something over here. Yep, pinhole. This one. Come around here. Right, let's bring that up there. I think I'll have it travel through there so I can see those tiles. The scout ship is basically out of range. So I'm just going to use it to fog bust now. I don't think I'm going to upgrade it. Actually, I'll bring it down here. Yeah, I'll use that to explore around here and I'll bring that straight down there. That's what I'm going to do. This colony ship. Right, found ITM. A Altarian world. Okay. I think I'll come up there. Not too many buildings to do that turn. Let's end the turn. Okay, Altarian service ship there, necking anomalies, no doubt. Did I forget? No, I didn't. Right, there's no colony ship in there. Good. I've completed diplomacy this turn, so I can trade that should I wish. Right, so let's choose a new tech. What next? I don't think I want any of those. I really want that, but I might trade for that if I can, rather than research because it's going to take forever. I think I'm going to start on a specialization tech. So I think the extra raw production one is the one I'm going to go for. The AIs always seem to research this one, so I'll pick that up off them later on. I actually really need to get over to this, the farm building tech, that actually. So yeah, if I research that, I can pick that up if research if I need to, rather than tech trade. Okay. Right, Terrans have some half decent ships. Not good. Let's do the scout first. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and a colony ship down there. Right, that still hasn't been colonized. Good. Let's bring that up here. Okay. Go to there. No sign of Arconians. This colony ship. I think I'll go to that one first, actually. Then come back. Oh wow, okay. Glad I did that. There's actually a habitable planet there, so I can grab that next turn. If our Tyrants don't nick it first. What is this? This is a shipyard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to anchor you there. Colonies. Since I got diplomacy this turn, I've actually done a deal with the minor race I found recently, the Marauders. So I've picked up orbital manufacture, and this tech is very expensive to research, and it took me a lot to actually trade to get it. It's the tech that gives you small hulls, I believe, and also military subsidies. And also mining actually as well, so it's a very good tech. I'm definitely going to have to research this at some point. I think maybe I should no, I think I'll keep researching this because I do need to get to that, but yeah, I do need to get that extra capacity. That extra capacity, 10%, is a space of 9 on my ships, and considering my ships have 72 on the cargo hull, yeah, an extra 9 would help a lot. So I do need to get that sooner rather than later, probably. I've got a tiny bit of movement left to do this turn, so I'm going to finish that off and then end the turn. Right, let's go around here. Okay, rule of 3. Nothing there. And this one, right, it's a Tarian planet there, Pora Pora. There's a lot of stars up here, and Altarians only have 5 planets, which is a bit of a surprise. Maybe they must have got really unlucky, I guess. I'll keep on exploring up here. I doubt I'm going to find any anomalies or more habitable planets though, but you never know. Gonna have to swing back round there then. Right, so that's it for the turn. Next turn. Okay, it's been a while since I colonized a planet actually. We're up to 13. There could be a lot of planets down there, that's what I'm hoping, so I need to really get stuff out over there now, I think. Right, so we've got one colony there. Do I have the range to even get down there though? Yeah, do. Good. Right, so there's what's going on over here? Right, I came round there, didn't I? So I found out all of those tiles. What else is here? Not a lot, actually. Right, so come up to here. Okay. Nothing there. I guess I'll come back up to there since the scout can't. Might be able to see some tiles actually, so I will burn it in that direction. Graphical bug there, is it? Right, I'll come back to that. I'll come back to that. That colony ship. Bring back down to there, I think. There's probably a minor race here, is there? Yeah. One we've already found. No sign of Iconian, still good. Okay, so I'm going to grab... Looks as if I'm going to grab a couple more colonies pretty soon. Right, I'm going to explore around here before I definitely colonize that. Oh wow, there's another one. Okay. So I've got one coming up here anyway, that one's going to there. Well, I need to explore there as well, really. Doesn't seem the Altarians are sending colony ships over here, though, does it? Yeah, there was an Iconian coming up here, though, somewhere. 6 movement, that is 13. Right, gonna be... Well, that's actually got a negative amount to influence. Yeah, I'm gonna colonize that one, though, because it's nearer to their territory. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right. Gonna do my colonies first, though. Colonies are done for the turn. I'm actually making an embassy on this planet, something which I wouldn't always do. Embassies can't get any adjacency bonuses, so they tend to be best built on isolated tiles, if at all possible. And this one's definitely isolated. I might want to put tourism building here eventually, perhaps instead. It could even terraform around there because it's got a research bonus, but I would have to terraform a heck of a lot of tiles. I don't think I can do that. You can only terraform 6 tiles these days. So yeah, I'm going to stick an embassy here, get an extra point of diplomacy. It may help. Something which is a bit strange, Iconian diplomatic situation is actually recovering. Not really sure why, to be honest. Everyone else is not doing so well, including the Snappy, who believe we are weak now, but we're not anywhere near the Snappy, I believe. I have no idea where they are. Very confident now that the survey ship that we initially met probably went through a wormhole, so that's how we know about them. I've got a bit of exploring to do up here still. Got a couple of things to move, so I think I'm gonna bring it up here. Might bring it to that first. That should give me range to these, so I can bring that up here. What else have I got to move? Just that and a colony ship. I think I am going to bring this out in a westerly direction and then decide where I'm going to move it after that. Okay, and I've got to colonize this. So this bad influence. I'm probably going to pick the Malevolent pick still. So it's 45. Not definitely though, actually. Okay. Food production or food production and an economy bonus. This is the best pick, isn't it? So I kind of have to go for that, really. But you know, maybe I shouldn't, because I do want to make some pragmatic picks at some point, and it might not necessarily be as good a picks as this, or at least not. Well, who cares about 10% economy? That's what I'm basically trying to say. So I'm going to pick that. There's no absolute rush to get this, although it is very good. I am going to be able to get it because I'm going to be making these buildings for definite. In the case of pragmatic, I don't have any way to get extra pragmatic ideology points from buildings yet, like that one or that one, so probably should pick up some pragmatic points now, just so I can maybe get to there, which is the real key tech. Right, so colonies. Oh, this one, right, I've just colonized. Let's put that one there. Another resource, shield strength, not particularly useful one. I may even sell that. That is wealth and influence. There's an approval bonus there. Terraforming. Right, so I'm going to put factory. Where? But factory's there. Get the immediate adjacency bonus. Okay. And that's it for the turn. I have no idea what happened to that Iconian colony ship that was coming up here at some point. Should have seen it by now if it was coming up here still, probably. Right, got a new colony there. No idea where I'm placing that. I'm going to colonize that this turn. That can come up here, or there's actually another habitable planet there. So I do need more colony ships coming up here. I can colonize... what the hell do I colonize first? I'm definitely going to colonize that with that. That one I could send up, or... Well, I've got that there as well, which I didn't bring up, which I'm regretting now. Let's bring that up here. I could make a fast one to grab that. I have no idea how many colonies are up here, that's the thing. How many should I bring up here or not? I think I'm still going to send this one out westwards. Okay. Yeah, and I think I'll put a fast colony ship in the list. Not sure. Should I? No, I don't think I will. Because I might need one of these to go grab that before the Altarians come in. Let's bring it over here. If I knew where the Altarians' homeworld was, it would help a lot. Maybe it's over there. Kinda makes sense. Scout can go to there. I think I'm going to use a trick here. I'm going to have it go through there, maybe. Go outside the normal range boundaries by doing that. Oh, I need to come up here with this colony ship, don't I? I forgot about that. Okay. This one is coming up here. This colony ship roughly come over there. So if I was guessing where the Snaffy and the Drangen are, maybe Snaffy down there and Drangen over there, or vice versa, something like that. But there's a heck of a lot of stars between them, so they should be able to colonize a heck of a lot. One of them is likely to get over 20 colonies. Probably the Drangen. Since the last time I checked the Snaffy, they had about 7. So the Drangen with 20 odd colonies, that's could be an issue. Right, gonna... I've got 5 movement left there. 1, 2... 1, 2, 3. I'm going to colonize that this turn. I'm going to colonize that this turn. So I've got those up there basically to do. I think I should bring this to there. Actually, make sure about that. There's only actually one planet that needed updating with something in its build list this turn, so I think I've figured out what I'm doing in terms of colonization, and it's a bit different to what I was originally planning. This colony, I'm actually going to use to colonize that. That one I'm going to bring up there. I'm going to bring that one up to there, and I'm going to make a really fast colony ship to get that one. If I did lose out to that, to the Iconians with this planet, then I could maybe culture flip it with 2 planets nearby. Not likely perhaps, but maybe. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. That might maximize my chances of getting the maximum planets here. So let's put something in front of that in the list. So this one is my fastest colony ship. I've got, well, that will be completed next turn. So I've got accrued manufacturing. So let's bring you to here. So this is a class 11. Social manufacturing bonus and tourism bonus. Social manufacturing coming in very handy here. Let's put one there actually. Right, colonize. Productivity. Now I believe this is wrong. It's actually manufacturing. For some reason it says productivity, which gives you makes you think it's research, wealth, and manufacturing accounts towards, but it's not. I'm going to pick them a level and pick here because I don't want the -2 approval. That's pretty good anyway. Okay. So, let's take that off. And we've got a military bonus there. This is shield strength, not very good one, so I may trade that at some point. Terraforming. What's that? That is research. It could be a pretty good research world, perhaps. So yeah, maybe I'll have a ton of research over here. Let's put some factories here for the time being now. Put that on there. Right, what's left to move this turn? Right, so this one is going to come up here as quickly as possible.